Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the products I've used up or did not use up in May of 2025. So let's talk about it and keep on watching. Listen, can't even think that we're already in June. Let's do this. To be honest, I made some progress in a lot of products. I think I used the one, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go right into that and have some fun with all the products I've used in May. Let's start with the primer. Listen, as you know already, I'm normally using these two together or in conjunction. Listen, at this point of time, I'm just mixing them. Just saying. As per usual, I did not use the Hydrogrip Primer, so we are not talking about this because, again, did not use that at all. But I used both of these products 8 times, and I feel like at least for the Sheglam one, I'm almost finished. I'm thinking I can do this in June. For the Essence, I'm not sure, to be honest. I feel like I had, listen, look at this. I'm not even sure what this black stuff is. Oh, it's my pen. I totally forgot. So yes, but I feel like I'm not sure about this one, if I can finish this in June, but I'm trying. Listen, as per usual. But I feel like I don't have a ton of product left. The same goes for the Sheglam. So if I'm finishing these two, I will then use this one, as I've already told you 1,000 times. So yes, this is kind of fun. Not really, to be honest. But listen, these two together, this is a more hydrating primer. This one is a more gripping primer. Both of them together are this one. This is a hydrating gripping primer. So then I can use this one, finally. Maybe I will add another one, but to be honest, I feel like this one will hold up quite well. And listen, this one I'm using since 5 months, like consistent and almost every day, and it is still not empty. So I'm feeling like we will then go to this, and if this one is then empty, I have others, just saying. But right at this moment I don't, so we were using these ones again. Like I said, I've used 8 times, and I feel like this one is quite low. I do enjoy the packaging, by the way. To be honest, I'm not sure how to get product out here, because I feel like this is like the thing. And the point is, I had some struggling with this in particular to get out of the packaging, because again, you can see there's not much left in here. I will definitely try to use one of those like little scoop things. This is dirty, but yeah, I do have a smaller one. So yeah, I will try to get this out, and again, we'll try to use both of them, and hopefully they will be finished next month. Let's talk setting spray, and the only product I think I used up in May, this is the E.L.F setting spray. You can tell. I did use that up quite good. I did enjoy this really much. I did enjoy the sprayer, which was really fine and mild. I did like that a ton. So yes, this one I've used up. I think I talked about this last week or last month, where I talked about the product that I think will use up, and this one was the winner. And yes, I did use it up. I definitely should reuse the packaging, because I did enjoy the sprayer. There was a little bit of product left, but then there's none. To be honest, it was in the last use or two, it was a little bit difficult to use, because again, it was almost empty, and then it was not working as properly as it should. Just saying. So, but yes, this one is empty, so this one is out of the way. And then I brought in, I think last month, yeah, the month before, I've brought in the Essence Fix and Last Instant Matte one. This one I used 3 times in the month, and again, this one I used up. So this one, it was. This one again, still liking this a ton. There's still a ton of product left. I do have other setting sprays, just saying, so we'll see about. I think I want to use this one and use up this one before I bring in another one, to be honest. I do have others that are more likely to be used on my face, if you know what I mean. I feel like this one I've used mostly to spray my shimmers with, because that's what I like them for, and that's why I'm using this one most likely. But I can also see myself bringing one that just for the face, you know what I mean. But to be honest, this one has a really nice mist so I don't feel I need to use another one for my face. You know what I mean? I can use this one as well. So I will use this one just as my setting spray, and if this is empty or when this is empty, I do have others, because of course I do have. Let's talk foundation. We do have the Tinted Hydrator by Wet n Wild. Listen, I'm so funny. I'm telling you this right away. The problem I had, I used this 6 times, and the problem I've had was that this one was too deep for me, because this one was one of the more deeper toned tinted products I have. There's just a few, like it's one shade too deep. You know what I mean? Like it's not too deep generally, it's just one shade too deep. And this one is the lightest shade, and I think this is fair. Yes, this one is the lightest shade in the product. And I was like, oh, that is so annoying, because my body was just pale AF. And now, guys, you will laugh with me, hopefully. I self-tanned. It's the first time in years, and as you can tell, I'm not that pale anymore. I did self-tan today, so if I look patchy, that's just me. I tried it twice. Listen, I self-tanned, so now this is a little bit too light. But I will use it still. I will try to use this up. Now, which is totally funny, today I'm wearing the Sheglam one, like the one, this one. And you can still see this is too light for me. This is the Sheglam in Chantilly, which is the lightest neutral shade in the bunch. And technically it fits, but practically it's not, because I don't have concealer here. Also don't bronze here as well as contour here. So you can definitely tell this one is lighter than you think, but not light enough, just saying. So that's why I used it today. Just saying. But yeah, I'm trying to make this work with this. I used it 6 times this month, and again, I'm working on this. Now it's just a little bit too light for me, but yeah, I'm hoping to use just more bronzing products on my face so that we don't have a problem with that. But yeah, first it was too deep, now it is too light. I love myself sometimes. Let's talk concealer. I have the House Labs concealer. I used it 8 times, and to be honest, I'm a little bit miffed with myself because I removed the stopper because there was so less product that came out of the tube. Yeah, listen, don't do that. Don't do this. Now I have the problem with too much product, as you can tell. The point is, to be honest, this is still... Like, I'm just using 1 or 2 dots of this. The problem is it's just messy. Just telling you that. Is it better now that you can get better amounts of the product? Yes. Is it so empty that it was worth it? No. No, it was not. So, yeah. I used it 8 times, as I said. Still enjoying this concealer, don't get me wrong. It's just a little bit annoying. Will I travel with this? Hell nah. Why will I travel not, or why won't I travel with this? Because this is a mess. Again, as you can could tell, do I have to stop it somewhere? No. No, I did throw that out. I'm such a good person. However, the product itself is great. Don't think though that I can use it up till the end of the year, but at least I will do some progress, so that's always a good sign. Let's talk powders. This one is the next one. I used it 8 times. And yes, I'm working with it quite well, to be honest. This is now more of a loose powder. Not as loose as you would think. But maybe I should like grind this up a little bit. Just saying. But yeah, this works amazingly, to be honest. Still. Is it a little bit unfortunate? Yes. Did I do something with it? Like throwing it through the room? No, I did not. Listen, that happened more than once in my life and in my project pan, but no, I did not. It just like broke after some usage and after you had, or I had a pan, so I probably will finally grind this a little bit more so I can use it as loose setting powder. This works amazingly. The only thing is, this is not like closing properly, and if I like stand this somewhere, I have it everywhere. So that's why it's just laying on top of my vanity, and that works great. I use it 8 times, so we'll see about this. I think I can use it up maybe in June or July, probably more of a July thing, but yeah, I'm working on that. Let's talk contour and bronzing, and to be honest, I'm quite proud of myself. All 3 of these products have hit a pan, and listen, this is nothing new, but I'm now realizing that all 3 of these products have a hit a pan. We are starting with Judydoll. I used this 10 times, and as you can tell, I'm trying to scrape things from the edges. It's, to be honest, quite difficult. Just saying, because there is a ton of product still here on the edges of both of these. I use both of them combined. Just have that in mind. I think like this color story is perfect for me. I do enjoy it quite a bit, so I really enjoy it. And yes, I did clean this before I recorded this. I know. So yes, we were really good with that. I think I can definitely use it up. Maybe not in June, but maybe July. We'll see about this. One that the Dasique I used 11 times. This one again is getting better at hit the pan, as you can tell. Really gorgeous. Still loving this, and you definitely can tell that also these sides getting a little bit like worn down. Just saying. Can you tell? At least a little bit, which really nice. I felt like, and that's maybe just me, but I realized now, do you see the difference in shades? This one is a little bit more brown. I don't know how to tell you, but this one I do enjoy more. This one is a little bit more gray toned, which again, great, but I like this one a little bit more, like color story wise. Just have that in mind. But yeah, I use both of them. I'm just like laying that one down and then fill that on top of it. And then we do have the Winnie the Pooh one, which again, we're coming to a point where I'm like, listen, I think I will definitely need this this month and the next a little bit more, because I have a tan now. I definitely can see again more of a, not sure if you can tell, to be honest, but I feel like this part here is definitely getting lower, and also I can see it on the highlighting part, definitely getting on the lower side. So I'm hoping it's not breaking like the other products, which betray on all the fronts. But yeah, all 3 of the contour products, because I use them so much and I do love them so much, are in the work. Listen, I don't think I can, or I'm hoping I can use these up till the end of the year. Don't think I can do it though till June. But if I do, I will definitely bring in another contour product. Listen, I have a ton of contour products, a cream one. So yeah, so far though, love all 3 of these. Did I say how many times I used the bronzer? 10 times. Listen, I do have a, you know, I used this 3 times. This is the Dasique Mood Up Mascara. I used it just 3 times because I've trying other mascaras this month and see how I do enjoy them, because I do have quite a few. This one is a brown mascara, is really pretty. I like it, and best part, it's waterproof. Listen, this stuff will last you forever. So I really enjoy this. Again, sometimes I just enjoy the black ones. Sometimes I use a brown mascara. Mostly I use the black ones or black mascaras when I'm doing a look, just because I want to have something that is mixing in with my lashes, because mostly they are black. Not all the times, but mostly. Just saying. But yes, really enjoy this still. It's still working. If this is not, I will switch it to another mascara, and that's why I'm trying to see which one will be my next contender in this game. So yeah, do you have a favorite? Write it down in the comments. You will absolutely love me, because I used my single shadows 10 times. Why? Because I used them as base for my eyebrows. Yes, I was desperate. Totally. Listen, so desperate. I was trying to find, that sounds so strange, but to be honest, it is real. I was like trying to find a way to use my shadows more, and sometimes I'm just lazy and I don't do an eyeshadow look, or I use other colors, because sometimes this one is a little bit warm. And then I was like, okay, I watched a reel or an TikTok, I'm not sure, where they had some Asian makeup, and I love Asian makeup. I do. And they use like eyeshadow kind of products underneath their like brow routine. And I was like, sign me up for that. And yes, I used 2 of the shadows like these two. I think the 10 times I used them, I used these for my brows, mostly. Sometimes also as eyeshadows, but mostly. And you can see I hit pan on this one, which, by the way, which is this? This is Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek. Like the original one, by the way. This is not the Riri. No. This is the original one. You know how old this is? Yes, I know. And then I also hit pan on the white shade, which is White Lies, also Makeup Geek. I hit pan on the white as well as this one. I'm so happy about this. I will definitely use them more. I don't think, listen, I think most of these are Makeup Geek, if not all of this. This is, by the way, Wild West. This is Americano, and this has to be Corrupt, exactly. All of them are Makeup Geek, except of course this one. This is by Cleonut, and this is Palace Identity or something like this. Palace, just Palace. Great. Can you put that there? So yes, so all of these are Makeup Geek, and then again we do have Cleonut with Palace. I do enjoy that shade. Sometimes they use it, mostly not, to be honest. But yeah, 2 hit the pan on these. I'm super excited about that. And again, I will use both of these shades still as base for my eyebrows, which can be really, really nice. And I think I want to switch out this one. Maybe I will in a Soft Brown by MAC. I do own that, maybe. I don't know. I think this one is sometimes, for me personally, this one is sometimes a little bit too warm. Sometimes I do want to have a more neutral eye look. That's why I mostly like mix these to use as a line look. But you know, I do have Soft Brown, so I'm maybe putting that in. But yes, I'm proud of myself. Just say. Listen, same good experience with my white concealer. And this time I used it, to be honest, as a white concealer because, again, I had the problem with the too deep base. So I was using the concealer to highlight. And that's exactly how, like, I've got some hit the pans. I do have 2, to be honest, which I'm super excited about. This is looking disgusting, and I'm sorry for that, but I can't, like, this is white. I don't, like, I'm sorry for that. But yes, I used this 3 times. Did I say how many times I used this thing? I think so. But yeah, this I used 3 times this month and I hit the pan. I'm super excited about this. Again, I will definitely use this more in a corner, a highlight, or as a like concealer and to brighten up my makeup. I really enjoyed this. So yeah, really, really nice. Loved it for me. Well, let's talk lip products. I've used my Kylie lip liner 12 times this month. And as you can tell, it's getting smaller and smaller. I really enjoy it. You can still, by the way, read lip liner as well as Kylie Cosmetics. So I'm still having some way to go. As you can tell though, it is really, really small. It's not even my nose. So yeah, it's getting there. Again, if that one is empty, I will use my backup one because I do enjoy this quite a bit. And this is, by the way, and so far the only lip liner I really truly love the most. And I do have some Charlotte Tilbury, I do have some Sheglam, and still the color is the important thing. This one is more of a grayish kind of a color, a grayish neutral one. Like it's grayish for MAC more like this, or I feel like Stone is a little bit too purple, but grayish maybe from MAC is quite similar to this one. And it's still my favorite because it's a neutral gray tone that gives a neutral lip look. You know, it's not pulling too warm, it's not pulling too cool or too pink, which I absolutely hate. So yeah, still loving that. And then we do have Pat McGrath, and I feel like we're coming there. Like I used this 8 times and I feel like we're coming slowly into it. Like I don't even know how that shape even worked out, but we're getting there. As you can tell, that's everything that is still left. There is nothing more, but I'm excited. I really enjoy this. I'm wearing it today, by the way. This is one of my favorite lip combinations, the Kylie lip liner with my Pat McGrath lipsticks, and then you can put on any gloss you want. And this is just, if you're pale as me, this one is a perfect lip combination. After we finished last time the Sigma lip oil, we're just having the E.L.F. one left, which I used 11 times. As you can tell, I'm not even by 50%. I would say it's 55 maybe. That is still in here. I'm still topping everything I can with it, and to be honest, it is still working. So it's still not smelling bad or anything like this. So we're still working on that. I feel like if I like put that out, like the doe fridge, like it's, I feel like up to here. So yeah, we'll see about this. Still loving this, still enjoying this. I do have though like 5, if that's even enough. I probably have more lip oils that I can replace this with. So again, not thinking though I can finish this in June, but I can try. Listen, I'm not good with that, but this one is by NYX and this one is the Slick Click Fat Oil, and this is in a Mood. I used it 3 times. Listen, that's better than last month, I think. So again, this one is one of those clicky sticks and you click it up, and I don't even know how much product is in here. I'm thinking there's a ton of product still left. Do need to use it more, so I will talk to my future self. I do love the color, by the way. This is a more, yeah, more black honey-esque type of a shade. So I just need to use that more, just saying. But yeah, we're working on that. Let's talk brows. Listen, you definitely can see I do have favorites, and my favorites definitely is the Maybelline Brow Fluff or Super Fluff. This one is in Warm Brown, if I'm not mistaken. Soft Brown. Soft Brown. I used it 17 times. I do enjoy this quite a lot. I do use it every single time I do my brows normally. So this is even, I use this more than the Kylie lip, which that says a lot about me. But yeah, I do enjoy this so much. For the other 2 products, again, I do have the Sheglam Brow Faction Angled Brush and Dip products. I have it in Ash. This is a smaller brush as the other one. I will show you in a sec. This is a smaller brush. And then I do have the Chocolate, which this one has the wider brush still. And I still enjoy this one more than I do the smaller brush. Not sure how that works. I used them twice this month. And again, I do like this more than this one. Not sure if it is the color that does not quite show up, to be honest, or if it is again the brush itself, but I do enjoy the Chocolate more. And then I also have the Brow Pencil by NYX, and this one I've used 10 times, and this is an Auburn. I've tried to use it a little bit more. To be honest, quite frankly, I am not the biggest fan of eyebrow pencils, so that I use this, even though is, I feel, saying a lot. I do try to like use it up. This is, I think, the last micro pencil I own. So after this is finished, and I think I can definitely finish this in June or July, probably more July. I definitely think I will bring in maybe another product I like more, to be honest. Maybe a powder. I do enjoy a good powder, but then on the other hand, I do use the single shadows for that. So I'm not sure. By the way, if you ask yourself, is this enough for my brow routine? No, it's not. I always use the NYX, this is the Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, and this is also Auburn. This is Auburn. This is also the thing I'm using mostly every single day for like the tips of my brows. And this one I used the most. And listen, I already know, even though I used this last year and this year, this will not be finished. Just saying, I tried to pen one of this and they lasted over a year, just saying. So I know this one I will just use still secretly, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is the one I'm using mostly if I use these three, or if I use the other products from Sheglam, I always use this one as well. I just don't like bring it into the mix because I know this stuff is like long lasting. And the last product is my Lash Glue, which I used twice in the month of May. And you see definitely that when I used it twice, I was more on a hiatus. I feel like this last month I did not like do a lot of makeup, because normally I did use it for my makeup, just saying. So like today I use Lash Glue, of course, for my lashes, and I always use the same Lash Glue, so I don't have like a backup or another one. So you definitely see how many times I've used like lashes, which was just twice, just saying. So yes, I really enjoy this. I really love it. So for me personally, I do think I can like use this up. I think in general this one is the newer one, so I'm thinking that I can use it up till end of the year probably and replace it with another lash glue. Again, these from Essence are really cheap and affordable, so I really enjoy them, just saying. So these were the products I've used up or make progress in. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you do, please subscribe to this channel. I upload 3 times a week. Normally, sometimes more, sometimes less. I feel like I gave myself a little bit of leeway the last weeks because I just had a ton to do and I was not feeling it, to be honest. So yeah, I'm sorry for that. I'm hoping I can like put out some more and show you that I really enjoy this. I do. I really do. So yes, I hope you had some fun with the video, and comment in the comments if you loved it or if you don't. So I see you in my next video. So bye guys.